How to locate and inspect the coolant reservoir on an AMG GTS. This is a M187 engine, and what we're going to do is we're going to start off by removing the engine cover. There's going to be 4 clips. What I like to do is I like to go ahead and pop up one side first, second side, and then the front. And then put the engine cover aside. So we have the engine cover off, and now I'm going to show you where the 2 coolant tanks are. But before we do this, I need to make a disclaimer. Do not open these or touch them when the car is hot. So if you look over here, we have stickers. We have one here and one there. And those stickers are letting us know that we cannot touch these, we cannot interact with them, and we cannot open them whenever the vehicle is hot. So only when the vehicle is cold, you're going to come out here and you're going to inspect the levels, and you're going to be inspecting if they're filled correctly. And of course, you can only do that when it's cold anyways. So first and foremost, we have our primary tank right here, and we have our secondary tank right here, which I believe is part of the cooling system for the transmission and other components. But one of the things I've noticed for Mercedes is that there isn't your traditional minimum and full line on these tanks, which is kind of helpful whenever you're filling them up. As a matter of fact, when you're looking at these tanks, when you look inside them, here's a picture of it, there's going to be like a little bridge, a prong, or a piece of plastic that's sticking out, and you're supposed to fill the fluid till it reaches the top of that plastic. And here's the picture of that so you could see that. When it comes to the main tank, if you look at this picture, you have the black part in the center and then you have the white part in the center. You're supposed to fill up the coolant all the way to the top of the black part so you don't see the white part anymore. And that is how you properly fill up these coolant reservoirs. Another thing is, a lot of people think that if you see them halfway full or if you see them not completely full, that's a bad thing. As a matter of fact, this is a fun fact for you guys. You need space, and the reason why is because coolant is going to expand and contract, and it needs space to do that. It's part of the cooling system, and there needs to be buffer space so liquid could move, and that's what these reservoirs and these tanks are made for. We have some of our lines right here that are the vent lines and stuff like that, but now you know where your coolant tanks are, how you're supposed to fill them, and some of the safety things you're supposed to take into consideration, and good luck.